Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Ritualist C-Man5. Wherever you are, I hope you're having a good day. And in today's video, I know this is not what y'all like typically see from me. In today's video though, we're going to talk about 5 ways how Ghost of Yotei can improve or be better than Ghost of Tsushima. I don't think it can be better. I'm going to keep it a buck. Ghost of Tsushima is like a peak game, but we're going to see how 5 ways it can. Number 1. I'm gonna start off with the multiplayer, not gonna lie, because in the story, me personally, I don't really see that many flaws in the story, but I do see some flaws in online, so I'm gonna just start right there. Number 1 that I'm sure we most all agree on is they should add PvP duels. Basically, we go online and we fight each other. Basically how like duels works in story mode. I don't know like how many people like requested this like as soon as they got to like go to online. I remember I started playing it back in like 2022 and all we wanted to do was fight each other besides playing the story mode, because after we got done with everything, we kind of just got like bored. I'm sorry for the stutter, but we kind of just got like bored and like wondered like why they didn't add PvP. Kind of like how For Honor does it. I think in For Honor you go against like people one-on-one, kind of like that. And with Sucker Punch at the wheel, I'm pretty sure they can like make a way that they can put PvP in the game. Statement number 2 is I think that we all can agree on as the same. Please don't abandon the online. Please just don't let it die out. Because I think in like 2023, they completely like, it wasn't dead. Like it wasn't dead because people were still playing it, obviously. But it was dead like content wise. Like people were doing like the same missions, the same quests like over and over and over. And with Ghost of Tsushima, how the system works is once you complete it, it reloads, but at the same time, it reloads like on a wheel. Like if we go into like story mode, right? And we do that mission on that map, they will give us other maps, but once they run out, it recycles. So in about like a couple of weeks, we'll be back to that same map doing the same objectives. Please don't do that. Please update the game, you know, give it some content, because this Ghost of Tsushima is like the peak of what samurai game is. Like I don't think there's no other competition. This game was so good that when I think Rise of the Ronin dropped, they were calling it like the Ghost Double or Ghost Wannabe. Like the hype for this game was just absolutely insane. And I pray and hope that they just don't abandon the online, because this was actually really fun. New weapons, new tools, new stealth and stuff. But at least like every few months, like give us new weapons, give us new tools. Or what they could do, hear me out on this, they could make like gear findable, like legendary gear. Instead of like grinding for it, we can go on like specific quests and have to find it like throughout the world of Ghost of Tsushima Legends. I'm sorry for that mispronunciation, but I figured this will give players more ease and more like mentally stability on like how they just go crazy over this grind. Because me personally, when I first started Assassin, it took me at least like 6 months to get the legendary blow dart, and that's kind of long because I remember asking a buddy, he said that he got his like the first day of using it. So it's kind of random. Not every player has the same luck. Not every player has the same outcome, you know, same rewards and stuff like that. And another thing is, please give us more like stuff to wear and stuff like that, because like every time I go into a lobby, 9 times out of 10, we're going to be wearing the same stuff, same legendary gear, which is fine. It's cool. It looks good. I'm not complaining on how bad it looks and stuff like that, but just like add more variety and stuff like that. I felt like the emote system was done really well. I thought that the gear system was done really well, but it can be improved. I'm not gonna lie. Coming back to story mode, I honestly don't see like any flaws with story mode. I just hope in Ghost of Yotei that they maintain how peak and how cool Ghost was. Now I'm finna go off topic for a little minute, but I want to talk about how people are complaining that the protagonist is a woman, stuff like that. Me personally, I really don't care. I'm just looking forward to a new game. Plus there have been multiple like code women protagonists. We had the girl from Liberations, Evelyn, I think her name was. We had Ellie from, I forgot what game Ellie was. I'm sorry, don't butcher me in the comments. I know half of y'all played Stellar Blade, me included. Wink. We had the girl from Horizon. We had, we're not going to talk about Star Wars Outlaws. I'm not even finna blame the protagonist being a girl. That game was just shit. If you know, you know. But I feel like this criticism and hate, or whatever you want to call it, comes with any game these days. For one, they had people complaining about Yasuke for the game Assassin's Creed Shadows. They were complaining how he was black and all stuff like that, which is funny because he was actually a real character in real life, like actually in Historian. People were complaining about Eve from Celebrate, how she was too sexy and stuff like that, or like sex appeal. I just think that those people were miserable. Half those people were probably jealous that they couldn't get the body she could. And if there were men haters, they were just, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't even want to get into that. But I feel like every game comes with criticisms and stuff like that. It just has to get better, like gaming included and people included. If you don't want the game, just don't buy it. Don't shit on other people for buying it. Unless they play Suicide Squad. If you play Suicide Squad, you belong in a mental asylum. I'm not gonna lie to you. Number 3, for the love of God, please give Jen his own legendary spokesman tale. Like, have her go to the little campfire that they have and go talk to the legendary spokesteller and have him tell the story of Jen and like give us like a recap and like get his gear and stuff like that. Kind of like how Jen, like, I'm gonna give an example, like for an armor set. What Jim would have to do, he would go to the folks teller tale and he would have a sit down and he would go on a quest to retrieve the gear. Make her do that, please. We want to see, like, relive it and like imagine if we can get his like armor, his ghost stance and stuff like that, or a legendary move. I mean, I wouldn't be complaining. Just get like some I don't know like the word for it. Give like some recognition to Jin and how cold he was as a character. Number 4, I was gonna say like improve the weather system, but the weather system is just fine. I was gonna say like have it like where weather changes throughout the day, but it's literally in the game. Like if you want to experience snow, you can go up north. If you want to experience sun and stuff, you can go down south. And then randomly, it literally rains and it literally like does stuff like this. So that was kind of pointless on my end. I'm not gonna lie. If they do this game right and do this game justice and stuff like that, I really don't see it as a bad game. But if they keep like the same formula, they can literally have another greatness of how Ghost of Tsushima was. But I just think that the online was flawed. I think they can improve the online and just give it like some more juice, that way it won't like die out as quickly as it did in Ghost of Tsushima. And with the rifle that we saw from the trailer and like all these new weapons, dual wielding is going to be in the game. I might have to add that to my claim. But if as long as they do it well, I don't see this as a bad game, to be honest. But that's going to do it all for me. I just want to give like my little small reasons or a little small rant, whatever you want to call it. I hope y'all have a good day and stay blessed.